Hello everybody! Before we get into the video, I just want to take a moment to explain that this video was actually recorded back in April when the album actually came out. I had freshly recorded it, but lack of time, I guess, and I couldn't get down to the editing part, and it took a while before I actually did, and when I did, I was actually leaving on a trip, and anyway, lots of things happened that caused the video to never be published. Here you are, here I am. We're gonna see a major downgrade in video quality, I'm warning you ahead of time. However, please take into consideration the fact that I was reacting to the album at the moment of its release, which means that basically I didn't have all the information as to what the tracks were about, some of the things that we now know about the meanings of the songs, and so I was kind of there trying to figure out what was happening in the album. It was very intense, but obviously now I know that most of the songs are about Taylor's ex situationship with the singer from the 1975, Matt Healy. I'm putting this out so that you guys who are subscribed and wanted to see, because there were a few comments asking for that video, so I'm putting it out there for you guys. Enjoy it as much as you can. I still haven't reacted to the anthology either, so that's something that might be coming up in a stream in the near future, or maybe I'll do it the week that Reputation will be coming out or something like that. Anyway, for now, just enjoy the video, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are reacting to a brand new Taylor Swift album. Last time that I listened to a brand new Taylor Swift album, I was kind of falling asleep in my bed. It was late, I was tired. I tried to listen to it after midnight, the album being Midnights, and it just didn't work. I was falling asleep, so I got to discover it later on. However, this is the first brand new album that I get to react to with you guys. It's gonna be really exciting. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay.
And for a fortnight there we were forever running. I wanna kill her.
Okay.
In an endless February.
Ooh, I like post vocals on it.
Your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her.
Damn. Which is fitting because with the whole like detective / police files theme, murder and anything related to that is going to be related to the whole concept of the album.
My husband is cheating. I wanna kill him.
Wow. Okay.
I love you.
Ooh.
In America.
Okay. Ooh, Florida. We have a song called Florida. I wonder if that's connected. Ooh. Oh wow. This has Jack Antonoff written all over it. It actually sounds like the Bleachers. This is the closest Taylor's production has ever sounded to be like the Bleachers, like the group that Jack Antonoff is in. I'm assuming that he did the production for all of the album, or at least that's what I think I heard. The whole sound is, like I said, pretty much up my alley. Like you can see the influence of Jack Antonoff on the other projects that she's done in the past, but it kind of sounds a lot more nostalgic. It does slightly remind me of, I think it was The Archer on Lover. So I think we're really gonna head into this kind of like, I don't know, actually the album could go anywhere. We're only on the first track and I'm already speculating. I like this. It's kind of a modern version of singer-songwriter. Like instead of being on guitar, it sounds like nostalgic synth. I don't know. Nothing makes sense already. We're off to a great start, guys. Let's just jump into the next one. But this was an interesting opening. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say the title track of the album, but the production.
You left your typewriter at my apartment. Like who uses typewriters anyway? But who else decodes you?
Ooh. Oh, wow.
This ain't the Chelsea Hotel. We're modern idiots. No fucking body.
For some reason or another, I don't think I'll ever get used to Taylor Swift swearing in songs. Like, I know she's a full-blown adult. Like, she's done it before. You're gonna tell me, okay, just get over it. But for some reason or another, like, I'm still taken aback when she does it. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
Okay, so this is okay. This is what I saw on TikTok. First of all, yeah, Charlie should be a bigger artist. I mean, he's just all-round just music Savant. So yeah, I agree. But also like that was kind of so like random to pop out of everything I've seen on the social media. So I found that really, really, really funny.
Sometimes I wonder if you're gonna.
Ooh.
But you told Lucy you'd kill yourself if I ever leave.
Wow.
'Cause we're crazy.
Huh.
Put it on the one. People put wedding rings on.
Ooh.
Who's gonna hold you?
Wow.
Who's gonna hold you? Who's gonna hold you? Gonna know.
Oh, the production. It sounds so nostalgic. What I do know about this song is that apparently Tortured Poet's Apartment is a play on words on some sort of nickname that her ex, Joe Alwyn, there you go, had with a couple of friends of his, which I don't remember, but I did see like an edit on TikTok of like several times that he referred to that specific name. So this would be some sort of reference to him, and obviously kind of the breakup saying like, yeah, we're kind of crazy. This is probably gonna tear us down, but people all approve of it because it was going so well. Obviously, there's probably a bunch of things that I'm not catching on to first time around in my listen. So don't hesitate to leave in the comments anything that I might have missed on that I should know. Other than that, just as a song, it's kind of driving down a memory lane type of feeling, which I like a lot. And the production is gorgeous. Jack just knows how to work with synths. It's incredible.
Oh, here we go again. The voices in his head only breaks his favorite toys.
Whoa. Oh, that is nice.
Back on myself first.
Whoa.
I'm queen of sand castles he destroyed. He saw forever, so he smashed it up.
Whoa. Ouch.
Once I fix me, he's gonna miss me.
Ooh.
Just say when I play again.
Whoa.
'Cause he took me out of my life.
Whoa.
Left all these broken parts. Told me I'm better off.
Oh. Whoa. Ouch. If this one is about Joy. Wow, I'm already messing up. If this one is about Joe, the relationship they had was clearly not as rose-colored and pristine and nice and fitting as the media and the fans let other people know. Because there was so much talk about Joe being perfect and like not breaking her heart and doing all the things that exes might have done in the past. But clearly from the sounds of it, or that ex, let's just say that ex really only wanted one version of her and not the entirety of her. It was going to mess up at some point. She felt like she got played like a toy and her heart was broken by him. Damn. I mean, I love the imagery of the song. It's pretty visual. And also best production so far. Out of the three that I've heard, I like this one the most, I think.
Did you really beat me up? Just to do experiments on.
Oh.
And sent me back where I came from.
Eee.
Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Might just die, would make no difference.
Whoa. Oh my god.
But might stay down bad.
Oh.
Forget if I can't have him.
Wow.
For a moment I was heaven struck.
I don't think I've ever heard a song about that specific moment in the breakup where you're at the lowest point in a very long time. I mean, no wonder why the aesthetic of the album is so gray, so almost like you're a little lost, trying to figure out stuff. It feels alone. It feels muted.
Like I lost my twin. Forget if I can't have him.
Wow. Damn.
Cause fuck it, I was in love. So fuck you if I can't have us.
Oh.
Down by leaving at the shed. Forget if I can't have him.
Damn. Wow. All I know is the next time I have a breakup, this is gonna be the song I want to listen to really feel my feelings. Damn, that is really the crux of feeling bad in a breakup. Like, this is that moment and captured in a song. The production is great. It kind of feels like a, like Midnight was really Midnight the Thoughts, and then this is kind of like much later in the night at around like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., where you kind of wake up realizing that everything is over and you have to move on from the previous day that was an adventure. And it's like that process of grieving before you head into a new day. And I mean, very fitting considering the fact that late at night, she's literally on a bed in the cover. So ooh, London. That might be a reference to Joe too. Oh, that vocal arrangement. Whoa.
Pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away. My spine split from carrying us up the hill.
Ooh.
Stop trying to drill the safe.
Yeesh.
So long, London.
Okay.
And I'm pissed off you let me give you all that youth for free.
I don't think she's ever been this honest. Obviously, the other songs that I've listened to from her discography kind of are like a bit like puzzles. I mean, maybe except the stuff that she wrote when she was much, much younger, but especially in the latest projects, like it's all like very hidden things or there were layers. But this is so transparent about her feelings and like what was going on. The lyrics from this album so far are the most direct ones, this is how I was feeling, and this is how I was made, how my ex made me feel. Yeah. Anyway, all this to say that clearly her ex was kind of like closing himself up to her. Stop trying to drill the safe. I don't know what happened, but damn, there was a sudden twist in the story where everything seemed to be great at the beginning. And this, like, wow, the drastic difference.
2 graves, 1 gun. And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it.
Oh.
You sacrifice us to the gods of your bluest days.
Whoa.
Had a good run.
This body of work is straight up related to the downfall of that relationship. And I don't think we've gotten that deep in the downfall of a relationship from Taylor Swift since Red. 1989 was a collection of different situationships. Lover definitely was the transition into this relationship that I think we're hearing about the end in this album. Midnights was a reflection on things from the past, maybe mixed in with some episodes that might have led to this album. But this is really a breakup, like a very strong breakup album. Like, we're telling the story of one relationship going sour. It feels like it. It sounds like it. It is. It's. This is kind of painful to listen to. Like, I'm not in a breakup mood and like, ouch. I mean, I probably don't feel it all the way through because I'm not in that type of mindset as at the moment in my life. But yeah, ouch. Oh, but daddy, I love him.
People only raise you to cage you.
Ooh.
Clutching their pearl, sighing what a mess. Try and save you, cause they hate you.
Whoa.
Running with my dress unbuttoned, and I'm having this baby. No, I'm not, but you should.
Okay. Whoa, she really got me there. I'm like, I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. For a second, I was like, what happened? And then, no, I'm not. And then you should see your faces. Wow. I got caught. Oh, I'm guilty. Yep, that was a good one. Good one, Taylor.
Stay away from her. Screaming, but daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. Then listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning.
Whoa.
Tell you something about my good name. I don't know when to disgrace. Sanctimoniously performing soliloquy.
Okay, first of all, the complex words that she's able to squeeze into her lyricism, sanctimoniously performing soliloquies I'll never see. Like, wow, that songwriting or lyricism, I should say specifically. And this is kind of it reminds me of folklore a lot. It's very like storytelling. It's like creating this whole environment and telling a story that parallels with what she's feeling. In this song, we're really talking about a whole town that's talking about her and her having to deal with that reputation in that town from everybody talking about her and her love affairs.
Scandal does funny things to pride, but brings lovers closer.
True.
Fuck 'em, it's over.
He.
Be my wife, and all this watch.
Oh, I think I just made the connection as to who this is about. Okay, I feel like we're getting an album that's in order, and also I think I just figured out who this song is about. Is it about Matt Healy, the lead of the 1975? Because there was this whole discourse about like him being an odd choice for Taylor, the media, and everybody talking about that situationship. And obviously a lot of people had very strong opinions as to why that was not a very wise choice and that it didn't quite make sense. But I think as a rebound, make decisions that don't quite make sense in life from my investigation. I believe I understand who the suspect is. Oh, wow.
Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be to.
Interesting. We kind of left the synth world to get into guitar.
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Now that I know better, I will never lose my baby again. Baby, I'm running
Oh, wow.
to the one who says I'm the girl of his American dream. I did my time.
Interesting. I mean, Jack Antonoff's production is always, how can I say it? Immaculate, I guess. It is crazy, like how cinematic and nostalgic and in your feels he can make us feel with the production. That being said, from what I understand in this song, because she's running back to that person. So is that what, like, yeah.
And my friends all smell like weed or a little baby. Little did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in.
Ooh.
Florida. Can I use you?
Whoa.
Was my name when it came.
Florence!
So I did my best to lay to rest all of the bodies that have ever been on my body. Is that a bad thing to say in a song?
Breaking the fourth wall.
I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida.
Wow.
Florida, can I use you?
Huh. I think I understand what the song is about because it kind of lives something along the lines of that. It is that point where you feel so out of place because of everything changing in your life that you are looking for an escape to be able to change your mind, live a different life for a while, and let go of all the that's been stirred up in your heart and brain and kind of like bury the bodies there and let it all out, you know, party and go wild and lash out, basically. The reason why I understand this feeling, very short anecdote. So my father passed away almost 10 years ago, and I was a student at the time. Didn't have a lot of money. And yes, you're gonna judge me for it, by all means. I was living a moment, right? With the student loans that I had I ended up traveling to Las Vegas maybe a year after. Yeah. maybe a year after he passed away. Basically, that trip, the first time, because I went a second time after too, 6 months later, still on bursaries and all. Yes, that was maybe not the smartest thing to do at the time, but I, once again, was going through some stuff. I started crying in the plane because of that feeling of letting go and like completely leaving behind anything that you're feeling and living and the mindset and the energy and just not being yourself for a minute. In my case, it was kind of like a 4 or 5 day trip. I flew from Montreal to Florida, no, not Florida, to Las Vegas. But yeah, it is that longing for freedom of your current living situation and wanting to change everything. I think that was a really smart song, and I wonder if Florida was that. It might have been a different thing, but she's hiding it, or at least maybe Florence and her kind of found this like concept. I wonder what was her actual getaway for all of that, if it actually was Florida or something else. Oh.
He sent me downtown like my boredom's bone deep.
Ooh, the production, the guitar sounds.
What if he's written mine on my upper thigh?
Ooh.
There's no such thing as bad thought. Only your actions talk.
Very true.
We've already done it in my head. If it's
Oh.
but a way to die.
I like that.
How can I be guilty as sin?
Yeah.
I choose you and me religiously.
Ooh.
Am I allowed to cry? The who's who of who's that?
Whoa.
You don't get to tell me about sad.
Oh, this is haunting.
Who's afraid of little old me?
Whoa.
You should be.
Oh my god. It sounds haunting. There's a lot of references to death and like haunting and ghosts in this album so far.
Is it a wonder I broke? Let's hear one more joke.
Whoa.
You should be. What if it is?
Whoa.
Put narcotics into all of my songs.
Self-awareness.
Crash the party like a record scratch. Who's afraid of little old me?
That's crazy. This is kind of like the self-awareness of the reputation and what everybody's saying, and it really has the same energy as Antihero. I feel like this is more about her public life. Antihero may have been more about her private life with other people around her, but this is more about her public life and how we see her as such a big thing, especially with what everybody was saying when she was dating Matt Healy. Yeah, it's one of those like, I'm aware of the reputation that I have.
Then you called me crazy, so afraid of me.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting this like wild animal on display that's being caged up. Like, I was made into what you wanted by you guys, and now you're scared of me? I think it might refer to the whole like dating history too, especially like you guys know how I am of like I'm okay and comfortable dating other people and exploring my venues and whatnot. My avenues, not my venues. And yet you're still judging for kind of shaping me into this person. I feel like that's a thing. She really stepped into the reputation that she had, and people were like, whoa, it's too much. It's like, yeah, you really are saying it's too much when I'm what you wanted me to be, when the picture that you made of me is becoming real. I like that. That's a lot of self-awareness in the song.
The jokes that he told across the bar were revolting and far too loud.
Ooh, I feel like this one is definitely about Mr. Healy.
I can fix him, no, really I can, and only I can.
Ooh.
His hand so callous from his pistol softly traces hearts on my face.
This has the kind of a cowboy presence.
He just hadn't met me yet. Good boy, that's right. I'll show you heaven if you'll be an angel.
Whoa.
They
Oh, okay. Production.
Whoa, maybe I can't.
Listen, if there's one thing that I've learned in life is that you cannot change other people, they must change themselves. You can point them in the right direction, but you cannot lead them down the path. I love how there's really a brutal honesty that I feel like we haven't gotten from her until this album. This is like straight up like, hey, here's what I messed up really, really bad. Here's where I did wrong. Here's what I thought I could do and I was not able to accomplish that. You thought you were powerful enough to fix him. The truth is nobody can be fixed if they don't want to be fixed. I loved how there was some sort of a bit of a cowboy / Western imagery and sound to it. Not a lot, but just enough to kind of give that bad boy energy in the song. And it also fits in really well with the whole like police department theme, investigator, just like an old school type of like Western sheriff type of energy. I'm a sucker for concepts if you haven't noticed. I might have said it in other videos. Actually, I'm pretty sure I said it in other videos. LOML, for love of my life.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? Never before and never since.
Whoa.
You and I go from one kiss to getting married.
Wow.
You said I'm the love of your life.
Oh, that chorus. I love the build up.
When your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes.
Whoa.
You sent a file in black and white. You shit talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradle.
Ooh.
Until I die, you're the loss of my life.
Ooh. Oh, that ending. You're the loss of my life. Ow, that's insane. That was beautiful. That's a beautiful ballad. It's crazy. That's another phase in the breakup storyline where it's not regret. I think it's kind of heading into acceptance. Yeah, that depression episode before acceptance, maybe. It's like you don't want to go back, but you're slowly but surely coming to terms with it. That's a painful album. I wonder how the writing process was for that. Was it like all thoughts and feelings that she had and that she noted down and then went to write them, or was it in the moment? Because if it was in the moment, then yikes. That must have been painful to write.
I can read your.
Now we're back into the synth pop.
I can show you I
Oh, that sound effect.
fake it till you make it, and I did it. Lights, camera,
Whoa.
bitch, smile.
Oh.
All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. Pressed I act like it's my birthday every day.
Whoa.
I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art.
It's an art. Another small anecdote that this reminded me of. There is one relationship that during the breakup, the relationship in question was really, really toxic and like horrible. We're not going to get into the details of like why I regret it, but basically I was going through the breakup, but nobody at work could tell that I was going through a breakup because I kept my shit together a little too well. And even my boss, to whom I was speaking almost every day, when I told my boss that I was no longer in a relationship with the person that at that point I was living with, by the way, she was like, I would have never been able to tell that you went through a breakup. And this kind of the same energy. It's not because I'm going through a breakup and I have a broken heart that it's going to change how I am. I'm still going to nail it and be successful. Yeah, this is 100% how I feel, like how the song is supposed to feel like, or what it's supposed to represent.
I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me like the plague with a broken heart.
The true test of time, or test altogether. Oh.
Cause I'm miserable and nobody even knows.
Oh.
Can't cover my job.
Wow. I mean, I love the production on it. I think this is kind of a new sound-ish that we're getting from Taylor that we haven't had before. I love how like the rhythmic, fast-paced lyricism and upbeat singing, even though it's talking about a very sad feeling. And once again, so transparent and so brutally honest. It's kind of painful, but in a fun way.
Was any of it true? Tried to buy some pills.
Whoa.
They just ghosted you. Now you know what it feels like.
Wait a minute. Is that song about Haley again? Only because of the pills. I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of corresponding at this point. And then, did he ghost Taylor Swift? Maybe after that scandal. Whoa.
If rusting my sparkling summer was the goal.
Wow.
A message to the smallest man who ever lived.
Yikes. Imagine being called out in a Taylor Swift song, which I think broke records, and having a song dedicated to you where you're being called the smallest man you ever lived. Ouch. That. Oh. I cannot begin to fathom how it feels like. Wow.
You didn't measure up in any measure of a man.
Ooh. Ouch.
Were you sent by someone?
Oh.
All this be declassified and you'll confess why.
Also, by the way, I just declassified. Another reference to the whole like investigator theme, police department whole thing. We love a concept that's, or at least an artist that's like sticking to the concept. It makes it very cohesive. But damn, I really wouldn't like to be at the receiving end of this song.
You deserve prison, but you won't get tired.
See, again, references.
But you were gone by the morning.
Wow.
But you are what you did.
Wow.
Smallest man who ever lived.
Ouch. Is that how the okay, that's not how the album ends. Oh, thankfully. I mean, I love how the album is really about that breakup and that rebound and how everything just messed up and how it's almost like the crimes of it all, which is, once again is very like sticking to the theme, but it's all about the pain and the consequences of bad actions and how immorally it feels bad and they should get arrested for their mistakes. Somewhere in that realm. Like, it just very cohesive altogether. I really like it, but also very painful.
This happens once every few lifetimes.
Okay.
When I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. I'm making a comeback to where I belong.
Okay.
Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? Sign on your heart, said it's still reserved for me.
Okay.
Where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me.
There's a few references to like sports and football in this one, and like trophies and touchdown, which might be a play on word. Is that about Travis? Or is that about one of her exes? I can't quite tell.
These chemicals hit me like white wine.
Yeah, kind of a mix between a comeback of like, I went through all of that and I'm coming back so strong and like much better than before, but also relationship and situationship wise, I'm trying to figure out who this is about. Because I mean, said it's still reserved for me, could be referencing Travis and how he manifested, or at least publicly spoke about his interest in Taylor, but it could be about an ex who still have a soft spot for Taylor. I want you guys to sound off in the comment. Can you please answer my question? Who is this about? It could be a mix of people too, but I have a feeling it's about one specific person and I can't tell exactly who it is.
You look like Clarabelle, promise to be dazzling.
So all the lyrics as I'm reading them are in quotation marks. Almost the entirety of the song is in quotation marks with the exception of one part of it. So it's definitely what somebody else is saying to Taylor, but I'm trying to figure out who and what for.
Crowd goes wild at her fingertips. Beauty is a beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more.
Oh, yeah.
You look like Taylor Swift. You've got edge. She never did.
Oh, wow.
Dazzling.
Oh, okay. Actually, that might be like what other people are saying of her. Yeah, she's kind of revamped herself, renewed herself after everything that she's been through, and she's bringing something new to the table. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that might actually not be even related to any love, romantic interest whatsoever. And I think that was the last track of the album. All right, all right. So this was my reaction to the album, The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. The lyricism, the transparency, the honesty, and the coherence was what I loved the most about this album. It really spoke of a whole breakup journey, or at least the whole breakup and then what came after the breakup, including a rebound. It sounded a little more like singer-songwriting at some points, which I expected to be a bit more synth pop because of what I had heard from social media and what I had read online, but it really actually to a certain extent felt like more along the lines of Evermore and Folklore, in the sense where there was a very heavy, singer-songwriter guitar presence. The lyricism reminded me of those projects a lot. It was very different from what we got in Midnights, especially the lyric patterns and the way that the lyrics were delivered in the songs. I think you really have to be in a specific mindset to really get the most out of this album. You need to be living what she's kind of going through, or at least what she went through, which is a breakup and a situation where you have to come to terms with something that kind of broke you into pieces, and the whole journey of getting back on your feet after that, which I'm not, so I feel like I emotionally could not relate to it as much, but that was a piece of art, and the lyricism and the storytelling, and it was fascinating to observe and decode also, and try to understand, and the references and all that. I hope you guys enjoyed our time together. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.